I am totally not showing off the fact that I found Clanker's Cavern on my own. I did it all by myself. With no help from the internets. I actually didn't think of an intro. See, normally there's this massive script writing process in order to write intros for Banjo Kazooie. Not any other project, but just Banjo Kazooie. Oh my god, Kazooie! Jerk. So without the massive script writing and the monkeys to do all my work for me, I couldn't think of an intro, so I thought I'd just show off that we're going to Clanker's Cavern again. We're going to Clanker's Cavern if you didn't notice. Clanker's Cavern! Did you guys know we're in Clanker's Cavern? Because now we're in Clanker's Cavern. And there's just the one new move to learn in this area, so we will look for it later. Welcome to Clanker's Cavern for the, I don't know, 7th time I've said Clanker's Cavern in this episode that we just started maybe a minute ago. But we killed the one crab we'll ever see, ever. The final crab. Extinction is probable. Camera? That was weird. Anyway, we're going to come up here first and we're going to meet a new enemy. All you got to do is use your Kazooie beak buster move over the areas, and they can't even hurt you. I'm pretty sure you're invincible in that frame unless you're like hitting something that'll make you bounce back. That's also how you get back to this area, but it's also mandatory for you to find these items, and plus we're gonna want the notes from this area so that we're not completely lost. Collect everything before moving on. How did he miss me? I didn't even see that note. I'm going to be very safe now and not do that again because my luck will not work out that way multiple times. Oh hey, the Jinjo too. Hooray, I got a Jinjo. I saved a Jinjo. Alright, that is that. We have literally completed this area. Wow, that was fast. Clanker's Cavern is very small. There's nothing here. Oh, look, a pipe. Oh no, I might have been lying to all of you. There is more to see, more to do in Clanker's Cavern. Let's go see what is inside of Clanker's Cavern. Oh my god, would that possibly be? It is Clanker. He's a garbage grinder. I really wish I had a shark that was a garbage grinder. But he wants fresh air, so we're gonna have to do that for him eventually too. So let's do that first. To get his air bubbles thing going down, you can see that there's a chain leading down to his destination. That is his jail down here. Alright, there's a Jinjo. What we're gonna want to do before anything else is we want to breathe. And you know what you're saying, Javi, how could you possibly breathe while you is under the waters? Well, that's simple. Get these two-dimensional bubbles. If you get these two-dimensional bubbles that have some form of reflection, you will gain two bubble things of air, which is all you need in life. Alright. So we're gonna also want to turn this key. So we're gonna follow our buddy the fish, because for some reason oh, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. Alright, we're not low on air, so we can worry about these notes and that Jinjo right there. How is he breathing? I imagine how long he's been down here. Funny thing is, these guys aren't even kidnapped on these levels. They are hanging out. The guy on Treasure Trove Cove and Mumbo's Mountain, most of them were seeing the sights or something. Until it was just showing them a good time. Vacation. They were just like, I need a vacation. They need to get back to work. It's like a timeshare. They go for timeshares, and you get those elaborate vacations before they try to con you out of a ton of money. So I think this Gruntilda's just a timeshare agent. She just needs to look pretty so she can con more men. And, women who roll that way as well into more timeshare stuff. Though, please don't fall for a lot of those. I guarantee there's probably been some legitimate versions of timeshare offers, but in the general scheme of things, they are usually cons. Alright, Banjo would normally drown by now, but I am quite terrified because Gloop is moving away. And I'm gonna need to rush to Gloop if I'm going to survive and breathe. Alright, Gloop, my buddy. Gloop, I have one thing of air. Alright, thanks, Gloop. I appreciate it, man. Alright, are you a female? Gloop, you could be a female. Could you tell me, Gloop, what you identify with? I could not tell because we don't have parts that animate that kind of stuff in both a children's game and a game that was also made for the Nintendo 64. I would greatly appreciate it, Gloop, if you told me what species, or not species, what gender you would possibly identify with. I would... Gloop. Gloop, you are ignoring me. You're not even coming with a text bubble to tell me to shoosh. It's not cool to ignore people, Gloop. You know, you can continue to lie down out here in the garbage. I'm gonna go up and talk to Clanker. Clanker will tell me what to think about my life. Clanker will hook me up with a sweet job, too. I would love it, Clanker, if you could hook me up with the job that would pay me enough so that I can get married when I want to get married. Well, actually, no, I would love to get married immediately, but situations around my girlfriend aren't exactly keen yet. That is blood. You are chunky, or it could be, actually, no, you're a garbage dispenser. Gruntilda was just eating some red tomatoes. Oh, I'm sorry, Clanker. I didn't mean to imply that you were bleeding. Will you forgive me, Clanker, for the fact that that Gruntilda just spilled ketchup and or red tomatoes all over you, and that's what happened? Well, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to assume. Anyway, we got the Jiggy. Clanker's teeth hurt now. He ate too much garbage. He's pointing out the fact that junk food stuff. Oh my god, no! I didn't do that right. Oh, hey, hang on there. Hang on there. The bears are going to go into this green radioactive pipe. It will have something in here. You know, the more I'm looking at it, the more I realize I actually don't hate Clanker's Cavern. I don't like the aesthetic as much, but it makes sense. Snippet mutants are we. Jigsaw is ours. Fight us you must. Alright then, looks like we're fighting mutant crabs. Alright. Ow. What jerks. Ow. Oh, this is harder than Bayonetta on hard. Oh my... Stop it. I was slightly below him. I'm going to call shenanigans on that one. There's another mutant crab here somewhere. Found him. We did it. We beat them up. Innocent mutant crabs. Beaten snippet mutants are we. Yours is prize. You know, I don't... can you imagine living in a time where you had to talk in Old English like that? Where you, Shakespeare did it, most people didn't talk like Shakespeare. That maybe the noble birth did, but in mostly, I wouldn't say broken English, but unintelligent English speaking was likely the more common use of spoken English back then. You know, other languages too, but I can't identify too much with those because I don't speak any other language besides English, despite my Hispanic my Hispanic heritage. God, I don't know how to, again, this is the reason I started the Let's Ramble series is because I talk fast, and in most cases don't catch my problems and snakes that pop out of my hole. God, that was terrifying, honestly, but I want to go up this pipe because the wonderful Wizard of Oz, and we're gonna grab these things. This is gonna be easier than the time I tried to climb up and grab that stop and swap egg. I guarantee it. Alright, look, an extra life. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay. Oh, God. That was pain. But I want those now, so I'm going to request those feathers from you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Anyway, while we're here, we might as well break off his golden teeth. You can see... Oh. I am not good with egg aiming. And go! We did it! We did it! Yes! Toothache, this side gone. Clanker swallowed. Reward. Oh, okay. And we're also going to want to go and do it on the other side, too. And... Come on! Eggs! Go, eggs, go! Go, eggs, go! We did it! So let's go inside of his mouth. And inside of his mouth here's a Mumbo token. And on the other side is the Jiggy. Well, actually no, can I leave here? Can I? Yeah, there's the Jiggy. There's the Jiggy we want. However, I'm gonna have to enter from that side if I want that Jiggy. So that's actually a poor game design decision, honestly. You'd think they would allow the player who entered from one side the ability to get both rewards rather than having to come inside of here again. I suppose you could leave the next time you come in here, but... I'm not a fan. Regardless of how much of a fan I am, I think we're going to end the episode off here. In the next episode of Banjo Kazooie, I will make sure to start the episode off grabbing that Jiggy up there, as well as exploring inside Clanker. It's just like Ocarina of Time, where you go in the third dungeon is a fish. A godly fish, but a fish nonetheless, and now we're in some kind of a robotic fish that is a shark and not a fish. I'm gonna pour the... Let me learn to use some philosophies. Minavi of Chaotic Reunion, and I hope to see you all in the next Banjo Kazooie. Goodbye.